Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Amsterdam, our very first location after we sold everything in Los Angeles and decided to travel the world to meet you guys, to inspire you, to follow your dreams and all that awesome stuff. And on this channel, I'm gonna be doing like lots of travel like tips and tricks and like talk about the food and the culture and the history of all the countries we go to and like other fun videos like that. If you guys want to see anything in particular, comment below. But today's video is going to be the house tour of our Airbnb here in Amsterdam. The first half is going to be like the before, like what it looked like when we first got here. So after like 28 hours of no sleep at all, I show you really quick the place, and then after that is going to be the after, because I like to kind of change around the decor just to kind of fit our style a little bit more, to like make us feel a little bit more at home since we're going to be here a whole entire month, you know. So I went out and bought like a couple of things, and they're like slight adjustments, but I thought you guys might be interested in how I do and what I do. And also don't forget to subscribe, because like I said, we're going to be going to like a lot of different countries and it's just going to be some fun videos, guys. So gonna miss out if you don't. So let's get to the house tour. 26 hours, no sleep. We just arrived, so I thought I'd give you the room tour before anything gets messed up, but ignore this extremely tired and jet-lagged face. But here it is. Here is the bedroom, you guys. So amazing, and check out this view. If this isn't the most Amsterdam view ever, I don't know what is. Got the dining room, work area that we're gonna do, television, couch, hangouts. Look how cute this kitchen is. It is so good, you guys. And then out here is the balcony and the bathroom. All right, you guys, so here is the front door, and we come on in, and in classic Amsterdam fashion, they have a very narrow and very tall staircase all the way up. I always tell my friends when they're over to lean forward, because you might fall backwards. It is kind of hard to gauge, but just know that it's like a straight up staircase. You might be able to tell from this view. It's kind of like whoosh. Lots of stairs, tiny ones. My little feet are okay, but Lucas's big feet, he kind of like trips a lot, but into the apartment. All right, so we're gonna start out in the bedroom, you guys, and I didn't change too much in here actually from how it was originally, but I did add some throw pillows on the bed, you know, make it look more, I don't know, dynamic or fancy. It was just so boring before. And then I changed the decorations in the windows. I used some of their decorations, but I also bought a few. But this is the best part. I've already showed you this, I'm sure, but come on, let's look at it one more time, especially in the evening, you know? Look at this. I'm just the lighting for you guys. I mean, is this not the most Amsterdam picturesque, like, neighborhood ever? I mean, you saw the light. You get it. Look at these roofs. Oh, gosh. This is where you want to ponder. This is where you want to think. Right here on this balcony. But I'm just loving it. This is like all the vibes you want. And here, if you can't tell, that is where I do my makeup and hair every day. And this is me in the mirror reflection right now. And I'm wearing slippers, yes. And I hope you enjoy them as much as I'm enjoying them. It's actually a pretty comfortable outfit, really. Oh, I gotta show you guys these closets. This is the best part, okay? This one is half Lucas's. This is his half. These are all the clothes Lucas has to his name. And then I'm also using the drawers here for my stuff, obviously, come on. He's using these side drawers over here, but it's not really that fancy or fun to look at. And then this is also my closet, which is the good times. Now, to me, this doesn't look like a lot of clothes. To you, it might look like a ton of clothes, but that's it. This is all the clothes that I have right now to my name. So it doesn't seem like a lot because I'm used to more. And those are my jackets and scarves. But I open this every day and I think, wow, that's it? That's crazy. All right, on to the next room. And now we are in the like front area after you walk in. That's the front door right there where you walk in. And then this is the table where we work every day, and Lucas also can make his music and stuff like that. This is his like travel studio setup where he makes his music. And also sometimes we just like open up our laptops and work here because, as you guys know, we work online and we work from home, so it's really important to have like a table like that. This is their decorations, not ours. Interesting choice, obviously. Okay, this is their like front room area. I kind of turned some of this differently, and then I also just like vomited all of our electronics on it because it's easier access, and I'm always, you know, using my electronics since I'm filming all the time and stuff, so it's just like bleh, and now it's there. I think I spotted Lucas in there. Next is the living room. So I changed this a bit. I wonder if you can tell by adding 2 pumpkins, of course, because you have to have fall vibes, and they just, it's hard to come by. Like the weather is nice, the changing leaves in the park, but other than that, they don't really like do a lot of fall stuff here. So when I saw that there were pumpkins, and also this is an interesting pumpkin, but they called it a pumpkin at the grocery store. They called this a pumpkin, so that's kind of interesting. This is more of a pumpkin to me, but I was like, okay, I gotta have a Dutch pumpkin and like a pumpkin I'm used to, obviously, to, you know, love the fall vibes and just embrace them. I also bought this gigantic candle. Look at that. It's like, it's gigantic because I want it to burn the whole time we're here, like a whole month, because I love a good burning candle in the fall. It just, I don't know, there's something about it. It smells really good. And it just brings like such a coziness to a room. I love candles. And that's the TV. And I also changed these around. So I actually bought these little succulents. They're so cute. And this little vase and this little tray right here. And then I also bought that candle. And then that candle was here before, but just kind of, you know, just make it look really cute and just fun. And I don't know, just good stuff. And then this is where I've been working. So Lucas has mostly been working on the table, but I kind of like the separation of like, check it out. I'm in here and he's over there, like we're in 2 different places sometimes, which is nice. And so I've been setting up right here. You can see my journals and my highlighters and my sketchbook and my computer and stuff like that. So also interesting painting that they had here. Yeah, interesting vibes, but I think, you know, okay, so that's like the living room, dining room, work area. So on to the next room. Okay, so now we are here in the kitchen. And I changed a lot in here, actually. They had tons of like appliances and all kinds of stuff on top of the counters, and I was like, no. So I took a lot of that off, put them above in the cabinets, and just kind of switched it up a bit. I found this, so I thought this is like a cookie jar for all of our stroopwafels, which is a delicious cookie here in Amsterdam that they have. It's like 2 waffle cookie things with caramel or syrup in between, and ooh, it's so good. And I just was like, we need like a special container just for that. And they have like these wood countertops that kind of like, I don't know, have like a weird stain thing on them, but they don't go away. So I don't know what's up with that, but ignore that. That wasn't me. Anyway, and then over here we got, you know, the whiskey and the gin. Of course, you got to. And the things I always put on my salad. Yeah. I also took this container that they had like a candle in, and I like filled it with the coffee pots because I thought that was cute, and I like it. The juicer, which we always have, and I bought last time we were in the Netherlands. We had our friend hold on to it for us, and now we have it here again because you gotta have your fresh juice in the morning, guys. It is crucial. Look at that hand pat. That means business. And then let's see, washer dryer. Yes, in the Netherlands it's both. You wash and then you switch it to dry, and then you dry it, which is crazy. You can see it right here. So, Borvas is wash, droga is dry, and everything else is questionable. But with my limited Dutch, I can kind of figure it out, I guess. I mean, it's worked so far. Dishwasher, always nice to have an Airbnb. Like, the dishes pile up if you do them by hand. They pile up real quick. But if you have a dishwasher, you can just kind of pop them in, which is nice. And now, time to go out on this balcony. This is the back balcony, and it faces everybody's backyards. And, ooh, hang on, let me fix the lighting. This is what happens when I use my fancy camera. You gotta fix the lighting all the time. Okay, so, this is the backyard. Everybody else's backyards face each other's backyards. And, like, I've been seeing a lot of cats on this roof, which is so adorable and cute, and I just love looking at them. And they're crazy. And also, nobody really cares, like, about leaving their windows open when they're, like, having family dinners or changing. So that's kind of interesting. All right, that is it for the kitchen. On to the next room. Okay, you guys, sorry if you can't hear me, but it has like a fan on when you turn on the light. So this is the bathroom, as you can see. Got the toilet, you got your sink, and then I loved this because, as you can tell, I am high maintenance and I have tons of toiletries, so that was really nice. Bathtub, which is always a good time, especially when you're in like cold places in Europe. Like, you need a warm bath sometimes to re-warm yourself up if you're outside all day. / shower. And then this little cute towel rack thing. I like roll all the towels and like organize this to just have a better feng shui. They had it all kind of all over the place, but yeah, I like it a lot more now for sure. And that is it for the house tour, you guys. As you can see, it's like small, but it's like perfect size, really. And it's just so adorably cute. I absolutely love it. The Amsterdam vibes are so good. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a video on how I find Airbnbs and like the whole process, because there is a process. There is a process with everything with me. And comment down below if that's something you're interested in. I might do that later on, maybe after a few countries or something like that, or sooner if you guys are interested, but that's cool. What else do I want to tell you? If you haven't yet, you gotta subscribe, that's for sure. And like this video because it's like super cool, right? Right. And I will see you guys on the next video, which is going to be really exciting. I'm going to be making an authentic Dutch meal. I'm going to attempt to make one in the next video, so that's going to be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.